Good morning guys, and welcome to the first video in English for the channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically I decided to do both videos in English and in Portuguese. So how is it going to go is Mondays I'll post a video in Portuguese and Fridays I'll post a video in English. Hopefully that goes smoothly and I can post all of the videos every week. If I can't, I apologize in advance. I'll try the best. With work might be a bit difficult. So today in the morning, so excuse my morning voice, but today I decided to do with you my everyday makeup basically. So I already put my moisturizer and under eye cream, and now I'm going to move for foundation. I'm going to use this one from Maybelline, the 24-hour Superstay 24-hour full coverage. And I don't like, it has a pump, so you can either put on your face or on your hand, but I like to use a small thingy and put there. This is just a lid of a cotton buds box, but I want to buy like a glass candle thing, dish. So I do 2 pumps. And then I just grab my brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill one, and try to put that on my face. Now I'm going to put another small pump, because there are some spots that I feel like I still need, like this one. And I'll just come over with a bit more foundation and put it over top. Okay, that's foundation done. And now for concealer, I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. I love this from the drugstore. I think it's a great concealer for the price. I think it has good coverage, and because my under eyes can be a bit dark, and besides being dark I have really deep ones, so some people get puffy eyes, I get the opposite, which I think is even worse because it makes your like under eye circles look even bigger because they are more deep, I guess. I'm crowing so much today. Then again I come with another brush. I want to buy a makeup sponge, a beauty sponge to do the under eye, but until now I haven't bought one because I found I'm very lazy with cleaning the makeup sponges, the beauty sponges, so they get so dirty and then I just feel like it's very gross. So I buy them and then I end up not using them. And with the brush I tend to clean them more, I don't know why. I guess it doesn't need to be every day, so on the weekends I don't mind cleaning them. Mine are looking quite dirty at the moment. Okay, so concealer done, foundation done, and now I'm going with powder. This is the Laura Mercier. I really want to buy and try the Fenty Beauty one, but I need to go to London for that. And I'm going to use my new favorite, which is this Beauty Blender sponge, but it's not like the typical Beauty Blender sponge. So it has like fur, I don't know how to explain, but it's very fluffy on this side. And it's for you to deposit powder. And also has the other side, which you can use as a makeup sponge, I guess. But I like this to press the powder in. I think it's amazing. And I used to have like concealer accumulates under my eyes, like in the lines, and I think with this sponge it doesn't accumulate that much, or it doesn't accumulate at all. So I've been really enjoying, and then I just use the sponge to press the powder all over the face, basically, especially in the areas that I get very oily, and then the rest I just press a little bit, and this has been working very nicely, in my opinion. And it's also really good if you want to do baking, because you can just grab a huge amount of powder and deposit. So I leave it like this, the excess powder still on my eyes and face, and then now I usually, if I can find, so now I just usually grab a spoolie. This one is from N.Y.X micro brow pencil, and I just brush like the powder, foundation, excess, whatever, from my eyebrows. I don't usually do that much. I want to buy brow gel just for everyday use, because I think mine ones are defined enough, so I don't feel the need to fill them in that much for everyday look. So I just brush them to get that grey out as much as I can, and also put them kind of in place. And that's basically what I do for the brows. If you have any recommendations of brow gels for me to put on, let me know in the comments down below. And afterwards I just grab my powder brush and swipe off the excess powder that might be on the skin. A little bit run over. And I grab this Real Techniques flat powder brush, and I grab a bronzer. This is a Body Shop, really old one. I need to buy a new bronzer. And I just grab a little bit, take the excess, and just do a little bit of bronzing, because it's really lightly, because I'm not used to it. It's just to give a little bit more color, because everyone says that I'm really pale, especially my family. So this way I think I give a little bit more color, and because this is like a warm bronzer, it just gives me a nice color without looking like too cold. I think for contour, a nice cold brown is a good color, but for bronzer I think it looks better if it's a warmer shade of brown. So moving on to contour, I'm going to be using this one. This is actually a blush, but it has this color, like I was saying. It's a more cold brown. I can give you a side-by-side comparison. So as you can see, this one is more warm and this one is a bit more cold. So I think for fair skin especially, colder bronzers are better. But then I guess it depends on your opinion of what you like, and do whatever you like. It's your face, do whatever you want. And then I'm going to grab this brush, and then I just tap the excess and and that's it basically. And now for blush, I tend to vary according to my mood and if I change anything on the face, but normally I go for this one, so it's a mauve pink, rosy pink, I guess, I don't know. This is from a palette, a duo from MAC for Christmas collection 2 years ago, I think. And yeah, I really love, I think it's like a really nice color and not be like too much. So I just grab a little bit of this with this brush and put a little bit on my face to give it a nice color. And now for highlight, for day-to-day basis, I don't like to be chat, so I just grab my highlighter brush, this palette by Makeup Revolution in collaboration with Sophie Does Nails, and I grab this champagne one and I just tap 2 or 3 times and then just a little bit, nothing major. I don't know if you can see, but basically just a little bit to not miss the highlight. So I grabbed this little shadow from N.Y.X. It's a, as you can see, it's a warm brown, and this is Dance the Tides, and I just swirl the brush, excess off, and I just do like the thing, crease, that's what I was going for. So I just blend, blend, blend. Sometimes I put a little bit more here. I used to do all over the lid, so I used to grab this brush, put them on the crease, and then just move the leftovers to the rest of the lid. But now I've been doing something different, which I'm going to show you right away. But I start doing this, but I usually just do this and then some mascara, and then if I'm on the mood and if I want to change something, I'll add eyeliner or a pencil, like a black pencil on the close to the lash line or the water line, but usually it's just this. So I'm trying to blend some more pressure here, and then as I go up, lighter pressure, and that's it basically. And then I grab my highlighter palette, and because I'm really fair, I never use these colors because they are very dark, and I've been grabbing this one with the same brush, so I just swirl it and then put the highlighter on the rest of my lid, because I think it gives like a little bit of shine, I guess, because I mean it's highlighter, so, and because it's very similar, I think it gives a really nice glow to the lid. And yeah, so I just do this all over the lid. And then, like I told you, I either do eyeliner or just move straight to mascara. Today I'm going to move straight to mascara. I'm going to use my favorite one, the Lash Paradise Ecstatic, which is getting a bit dry. I need to buy a new one. And then I just put that. So that's basically it. I either now take the rest of my foundation from my lips and put my lip balm, so the Carmex one, or I just grab the natural liquid lipstick. Favorites are this one, so This one is from Rimmel and it's a mocha. I grabbed this one from L'Oreal, Le Chocolat, and this was Candyman. This is Candyman. Or I can also put a gloss. This is from Clinique, but it's basically a nude gloss and I just put on top. I'm not going to put it now because I'm going to finish my coffee, but afterwards I just choose one of these options and put over top. Very natural, very simple, and that's it. So that's it. That's my makeup for my daily basis. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to my channel, it would mean a lot to me. Share with your friends, family, whoever you think could be interested. And I'll see you next week for a new video in English or on Monday with my Portuguese video. Bye!